Morning, everyone. Matt here. I'm back. Well, back as always, every week, every week for another awesome episode. So, just myself today. I've got a pretty juicy topic for us today, and it's the reason why I'm covering this topic today is because I've been talking to a lot of my clients about it that I mentor, and it's becoming a little bit frustrating. I'll let out a bit of steam today, because people don't people don't listen. But appreciate all the love for the previous episodes, getting some really good traction here, and it's been really good to stay consistent with doing these podcast episodes because getting a lot of good feedback. And I'm going to do a post announcement shortly because we've hit a bit of a milestone with the podcast. Um, I think I'll have to check, but we're over 500 downloads on Spotify, and I'm pretty sure we're over 500 on YouTube as well. I haven't checked Apple Podcasts, but anyway, the topic for today is why you need to record your sales consultations or um, your consults to improve your sales conversions. So I'm not going to teach anything new here. I'm just going to teach the mindset behind this. So why you need to record every single consultation. And there's a couple of things, but the main reason is because you are going to perform better when you are under more pressure. Now, if you really want bonuses here, you will perform better if you know someone else is going to listen to your consultation. I've got a couple of clients right now that don't want to feed. They're too scared for me to listen to the consultation, so they refuse to record them. And I get it. It's coming from fear. But if you really want to improve your sales conversions, and and let's be honest, if you improve your sales conversions, it's going to make a massive difference for you. Not only will you be able to make more money, but you'll be spending less time trying to find more clients. And you'll get fully booked faster, which means you won't have to do as many consultations. So the quicker you learn the skill, the better it is for you long term. And let's be honest, sales skills, you can use sales in every single industry, every single conversation. I learned this from, I think, Grant Cardone, um, probably like 10 years ago now. But you're either selling or you're being sold to. So every single conversation you're trying to sell with your partner. Let's say, I don't know, you're trying to pick where you want to eat. You're trying to sell them on where you want to eat. Or if they're talking to you, they're trying to sell you on where they want to eat. Holidays. If you want to go somewhere, you're trying to sell that to your partner. Sales is a skill you can use in everyday life and in any industry. So anyone who thinks they don't want to learn sales, they're underestimating how good the skill is. But anyway, let me go back to what I was talking about before. So the reasons why you do want to record your sales consultations. So in another topic, personally, I do all my sales consultations from home on a phone call. I personally don't do them in the gym anymore. And if I was to be a PT again, yes, there is some benefits of doing it in person, but I would honestly just do them over the phone from home. That's just my personal opinion. Only because I know how much better it is for me to avoid the traffic. I can't stand sitting in traffic. But anyway, that's a side topic. So, as I said before, it's going to subconsciously, once you know that someone else can listen to that, or if you know that you're going to listen to it back, then subconsciously you are going to perform better because you are under more pressure. It's the same reason why, I don't know, thinking about sports. You think someone's going to perform better when they're playing in front of 100,000 people at the MCG or when they're playing club football where there's 5 people watching? There's more people watching. So that there's more pressure to perform, which generally means they're going to perform better than what they would if there was only a couple of people watching. So that's the first thing. The second thing is it gives you opportunities to learn yourself. So you rewatch it and then you understand where you could have done better. For example, let's say you studied a lot when you were trying to close an objection with finances. You could go back and rewatch that recording. Like you can record them when you're in person, by the way. So just go into your phone, go into voice memos, and record. And then personally, you can keep them all on your voice memos, or you can send them on Messenger. So for the clients that I'm working with that record their consults, I get them to record them all, send them to me on Messenger, and then I review them and give them feedback. So I lost my train of thought there. Another point on this. Oh, sorry. So you can review your own consultations and give yourself some feedback. The third thing is sometimes clients can be a bit of a pain in the backside, and they'll say, "Hey, look, you didn't tell me it was a 12-week minimum commitment. Or you didn't tell me there was a 30-day notice period." Well, John, no worries. I'll go back to the recording of our consultation and I'll review what was said exactly. You know what they're going to say? Oh, no, don't worry about it. We'll just, we'll just do the 4 weeks, or we'll just do whatever. So it's to cover your ass as well. Excuse the language. But I record every single consultation because I can get feedback from myself. If I know, like last week, I'll give you a prime example. Last week for my done for you clients, I had 19 consults. Now, I think I got 3 new clients from that. Like horrendous conversion. Now, point given, out of the 19, I think I only had 14, maybe 14 show up. And out of those 14, I reckon only 6 even needed help. And I didn't try and sell them. It's unethical to try and sell to someone if they don't need help. So I probably got maybe a 40 to 50% conversion rate, but still well below my average. And guess what? I recorded every single one. And what did I do? I rewatched them and got feedback. Well, I didn't get feedback from anyone else at this stage, but I've got feedback from myself because I know what I can do better. I know where I stuffed up. I've also got plenty of recordings where I absolutely crushed it, so I can review them and compare. Cool, what worked well, what didn't work well. If you don't measure the data, or if you're not open to improve, then how do you expect to improve your sales conversions? Now, the other way to do this, of course, is to role play with someone else that knows what they're doing, i.e., me or or someone else that you know that could give you actual specific feedback. So the reason why I get, not all my clients do this, but the reason I get a lot of my clients to record their consultations is because I can give them direct feedback instead of having to try and figure out why they're not getting the sales conversions. So there's a lot of really good reasons as to why you should record them. And I'm a massive fan. Like every single consultation is recorded. Every single one. So if you're serious about improving your sales conversions, and for people that are saying, "Oh, I don't have the money, I want to make more money," well, you're not trying hard enough. And it's as simple as that. It's not a priority. If it was a priority, then you would have done it. I take this as the harsh reality is no one's going to save you in your business. You need to put in the work, you need to improve, and you need to get better. And to get better, you need to get feedback. And to get feedback, you need to record your consultations. So, nice and short one today, team. But this is a bit of an insight into the stuff that I do with my clients. Because at the end of the day, I help people make more money. And to make more money, you need more clients, which means you need to get more sales. And of course, you need to keep them with you long term as well, of course. But you need to be able to sell. And selling is not hard, and it's just matching the problem that they've got to a solution that you can give them. Not everyone can afford personal trainer. That's fine. But remember, to be a successful PT, you only need to find 20 people and you'll be a six-figure business. 20 people. Most gyms have a thousand minimum members. 20 people out of 1,000 is all you need to find. Not everyone's going to want your help. Some people don't need the help, and some people won't be able to afford it. But you've just got to find the right type of people. That's it. It's a volume game. So that's about it, team. So if you do want me to review your consultations as well, I'm happy to do this for free. I don't usually do this, but I usually only do this type of stuff for my high level clients because it takes so long for me to listen to them. Because consultations go for anywhere from 30 minutes to 60 minutes, and I'll listen to the whole thing and give them specific feedback. So yeah, I think that's all I had from that. So I hope that makes sense, team. Remember, going forward, let's record all your consultations. Even if it has nothing to do with me, do it for yourself so you can review your own feedback. Give yourself some pointers, give yourself some praise if you're doing some good things. Give yourself some feedback. Okay, cool. Well, these last 3 recordings, I haven't been able to get past the objection of money. So what can I do to improve? Let's go back to a different recording where I overcome the objection of money and see what the differences are. Oh, cool. I didn't do a trial close on these ones. That's why. Boom. There's your feedback. You got to make sure in your scripts or when you're doing this, practice doing a trial close to ensure that doesn't happen again. It's all part of improvement. And it takes a long time. I appreciate that. It takes a long time to get this stuff right. But it's all about it's all about progress. You don't have to do it overnight. It's not going to take overnight. It's going to take a bit of time. But yeah, all good things take time. So that's it for this episode, team. I'm going to leave it at that. So this is why you should record all of your consultations. Hope you got some value from this episode and it was a bit of a wake-up call for you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.